The master secretly added an 8,000 kilogram weight to the girl's ankle bracelet but lied and told her it was only a few tens of pounds. The girl believed him without question. When the competition started, the ankle bracelet accidentally fell off and hit the pool so hard that it made the whole pool shake. The girl immediately jumped out of the water and flew to the finish line. The girl was originally a swimming genius, but ever since her mother passed away, after her father remarried, she had been bullied by her stepmother and sister. They never gave her any training or competition opportunities. Fortunately, 3 coaches recognized her talent and secretly added 8,000 kilograms of weight to her. They wanted to turn her into a top swimmer. However, her half-sister looked down on her constantly, often provoking her and stopping her from training. One day, the sister even dragged out her mother's belongings from the ancestral hall and burned them, calling her a pitiful orphan without a mother. She even spat at her mother's photo. The girl couldn't take it anymore and slapped her sister, who was thrown 3 feet away instantly. Knowing she couldn't beat her, the sister went home to complain. The girl, humiliated and upset, accidentally tripped over a strange iron ball and kicked it into the wall. After venting her anger, she was dragged back home by people sent by her sister. As soon as the girl left, the family had arrived at the ancestral hall with others. They were shocked to see a round ball that had been in the garden for thousands of years being kicked into the wall. It weighed 100,000 caddies and no one had ever moved it before. The head realized there was a powerful person in the family and immediately prepared to find her. Meanwhile, the girl was taken back home. Her sister spread lies, saying the girl had beaten her for no reason, causing her injury and making her miss the national team selection. The Lin family had always been a swimming dynasty, producing swimmers for the country for many years. The sister had always been the family's main focus. When the stepmother saw her daughter injured, she demanded to expel the girl from the Lin family and throw her mother out of the ancestral hall. The girl looked at her father helplessly, but he only cared about the family's reputation and didn't care about her situation. The girl had no choice but to kneel before her stepmother and sister, begging them to show mercy and not remove her mother from the ancestral hall. But the stepmother wasn't going to let her go easily, saying she would break her legs if she didn't get forgiveness. The girl didn't care about anything else, she was ready to break her own legs with a stick to protect her mother. At this moment, the kind aunt suddenly stepped in to stop her and spoke up for the girl, saying she had also signed up for the national team selection contest a few days later. The girl's father had to compromise to ensure the family's acceptance rate, but he immediately told his sister that if the girl didn't get a good ranking, she would still have her legs broken and be expelled from the family. The stepmother also thought the girl had no swimming talent and that being expelled from the house was inevitable, so she temporarily let her go. On the day of the competition, the girls' 3 coaches came to the event. The competition was simple. First, they had a 200-meter freestyle race to determine rankings, then the first place would fight in a final battle. The winner would be selected for the national team. Unexpectedly, the sister proved to be very strong, winning the first round of the freestyle. However, the girl performed poorly due to the ankle weight and got last place. Everyone at the event laughed at the girl, but only the coaches knew how much potential she truly had. The girl's aunt challenged the sister first. At first, they were evenly matched, but when the sister turned around to swim back, she suddenly spun quickly, creating a huge whirlpool in the water. The disturbance affected the aunt's speed. When the sister turned again,